I want to look at what it actually means for logistics in the future.
Welcome to the May edition of T-Vision, where once again we'll be bringing you up to date with the latest developments around the TMHE network.
And the big news this month is our year-end result. But more about that when we talk to Ralph later. We will also be taking our usual tour around the network to find out what's been happening locally. So this time we will be going to the Netherlands, Bulgaria and Croatia, and we will also be taking a visit to our factory in Anseni.
There have been some changes to the structure of our management team in sales and marketing. We'll be asking Ralph to tell us about his plans.
Another key area for all businesses, and particularly the logistics business, is sustainability. And it's good to know that we have a fantastic story to tell. I will be talking to Tom Schalenburg later to see what's been happening.
And finally, I'll be looking forward to the new Reflex launch, which takes place in just 2 days' time, and talking a little bit about our intelligent energy pack concept.
So we have a very busy program today, but let's start with our business update and those all-important year-end results. So how did it end up, Ralph?
Hi, Shani. Yeah, we closed the year really fantastic. Before I go there, I would like to thank and also to underline the strong leadership we had also in the last quarter. That was really fantastic to see. And we closed the quarter and the March month very good. And we ended up on a fantastic market share of 23.2%, which is 1.2% above last year.
And what about the rest of the numbers?
Yeah, with that, of course, with such a market share, we had a very strong March. We had an all-time high factory orders, but Stefan will come back on that point. And then if you look to the rest of the business, I think all areas did really well. Maybe starting with service, ended up above last year, and that is good to catch up during the year. Rental and used, not only above last year, but also above the original plan, which is really great. If we look, for example, in eyesight, we overachieved our target of 23% with 23.4 on the pickup rate, but also in the racking, for example, we have the highest back order position when we start the new year. So also great news there. And last but not least, 16 out of 21 EMSCOs could improve their market contribution and they were above P1.
How about the automated side of the business? How is that going?
Yeah, I expected that question. That was doing also very good. Of course, under very difficult circumstances, but the auto team could close 45 projects. So the delivery speed was much higher than before. This is really good. And that ended up in 26% more revenue. But also LSI, the integration team, took a lot of orders on board in the last weeks before the end year closing. So also there we see a strong backlog for the next coming months.
Any other reflections on our results?
Yeah, there are many reflections this year after a very special year, you could say, but I leave the reflections for all the kickoffs and all the meetings we have coming up in the next days. But I would like to make two other reflections. First is stay focused and keep the high priority on health and safety. We are not there yet, so let's keep together that we keep that focus, which is very important. The second reflection I would like to make is stay close to the customer. I think our market is developing very fast, but the markets of our customers probably also. So there's a lot of requests coming in and we have to manage that together. So stay close that we keep our customers very satisfied.
Thank you, Ralph. I know Mark will be talking to you later about the new sales and marketing management team changes.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Of course, our fantastic market share result was very much down to our sales team. Let's hear what Stefan Svensson has to say. Hello, Stefan. A good year end.
Yes, Mark, really. It will certainly go down in the history books for all sorts of reasons. But I will remember it for our historical achievement, our share market. We did it. 23.2%. Just fantastic. We identified that we had the opportunity to make a really good result this year. And we set out our keys to success as we approach the last quarter. It has been a team effort. Our sales team were the key to our success, and they have achieved a great result.
So any particular highlights in the last selling year?
As always, we have won some really good deals through our key account teams. However, many of our major customers have held back on placing strategic orders due to the current climate. So one of the most important elements of this year's success has been the foundation provided by our field account teams and our dealer network. They have really delivered, and we have won a lot of business in small and medium accounts.
And looking forward, what are the new challenges for 2022?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of major orders still waiting to come through. So we are entering this new year with a very healthy sales funnel. In fact, it's around 25% higher than we normally see in April. But we are also going to have some challenges when it comes to supply. We have had such a successful sales period. We are really putting pressure on our factories, and we are also having to deal with the challenges in the supply of components. We are not alone with this problem. It's affecting all areas of industries. Supply are working hard on this, but we will have to take careful steps to manage deliveries over the coming months. And most important, we need to stay close to our customers and be prepared to think about solutions. We will also continue with our inside sales program, which is showing tremendous potential. And we will be taking steps to roll out a new sales philosophy based on Toyota precepts to continue the harmonization of our sales activities across Europe.
Thank you, Stefan.
My pleasure, Mark.
Time now for some news from around the network.
Let's start with a visit to TMH Netherlands, where we have a new building and a new managing director. Hello, Wim.
Hi, Shoni.
Firstly, congratulations on your new role.
Thank you. It's a great opportunity to take on this job and continue the journey that Punk has been leading over the recent years.
What's the story with the new building?
Well, it's 8 years since we first moved into this building, and during that time, our business has grown substantially. In fact, by around 50%. Combine that with the doubling of our short-term rental fleet and significant growth in other activities like automation, and we simply needed more space. So we have added 50% to the total area.
So is it simply a matter of needing more space for more trucks?
No, we are also developing some new concepts. Firstly, we are going to have an AGV demonstration area, which we will have all of our main products available for customers to see in operation.
What will you be showing?
We will have an automated reflex, a stacker, and also an automated low lifter. And these will be integrated with third-party equipment such as conveyors and a pallet wrapper.
Impressive. Are you seeing a big growth in automation?
Yes, we see tremendous opportunities. We believe that in the future, automation will have an important share of our business. Another element which we will put into the new building is a brand experience, which we are currently developing. It's a concept of a knowledge-picking warehouse, which is a game-based learning program for customers and prospects. And we can also demonstrate how we have achieved and maintained the gold standard in the Lean program.
And how is your market position today?
We have a strong market share at around 25%, but our objective is to grow further. We have 3 key pillars that we have identified within our Zero Muda strategy. Firstly, we want to be the material handling expert, integrator, and partner for our customers. Secondly, we want to further improve what we are doing in all areas, improve the quality, maximize the business. And the third element is to be sure we have the appropriate structure, culture, and people to realize our vision.
And I'm sure that starts at the top. Once again, congratulations and good luck with the new building. We also have some new buildings in our distributor network. Let's take a visit to Bulgaria and hear from Nicola Stanchev, Managing Director at Euromarket. Hello, Nikolai.
Hello, Shani.
Perhaps you could start by telling us a little bit more about Euromarket Group.
Yes, Euromarket is the largest trade engineering company for industrial and construction equipment in Bulgaria, with over 700 employees. Almost all important companies operating within Bulgarian industry are partners of Euromarket. The group includes 6 divisions, and one of them is the division for material handling, which also includes racking system, cleaning equipment, and of course forklift trucks.
And how is your market position?
Well, Bulgaria is a relatively small market. It's around 2,000 machines per year. However, we have a healthy FAM-based market share of between 30 and 40%.
So let's take a look at your new building.
We are very pleased with our new premises. We actually moved in last August. As you can see, it is following Toyota standards throughout, and we are aiming to continue to be the first choice supplier in our industry.
What are the key areas for you?
Service is absolutely key. We want to be recognized for having the best service in our industry, and we are proud to have fully achieved ASEC standards.
What are the trends you're seeing today?
Energy is a key area for us today with a strong trend towards lithium-ion battery system. We recently took an order for around 50 units, all with lithium-ion batteries, being a combination of reach truck, low lifters, and order pickers. We have also taken an order recently for 9 lithium-ion powered counterbalance truck.
Well, thank you for showing us around your new premises and good luck for the next year. As we have seen in recent division episodes, automation is a growing trend, and this is the case right across the continent. Our distributor in Croatia has therefore taken some clear steps to respond to this. Let's hear from Davor Pranic, owner of Skladisna Logistika in Zagreb. Hello, Davor.
Hello, Shani.
Please tell us about your business and recent developments.
Well, we have been representing the Toyota brand here in Croatia 12 years, since 2009, and we have a strong and established position in the market. But we have seen a growing demand from our market for more advanced solutions.
What do you think is driving this?
There are several reasons that have been driving this trend. We have had a lot of people migrating from Croatia to other parts of Europe in recent years, and that has left a labor shortage in areas such as logistics. Other factors have been the general trend toward e-commerce, which has resulted in new demands on logistics operations, and there is also the need to eliminate the mistakes that human makes in the process.
How have you been approaching these demands?
We have been working together with Francesco Pistorello and our colleagues in TMH Italy, supported by Toyota's new logistics integration team, in order to develop knowledge in our technical team, local technical team.
And what success have you had?
We have just won a contract for a 3-month consultancy projects for a major customer called Tokic. They are one of the largest supplier of automotive parts here in Croatia.
What will the project cover?
We will be developing a solution for their main warehouse, incorporating technologies such as the Wonderland Adapter concept and AutoStore. The main point here is that we are repositioning ourselves as a consultant business partner instead of simply offering price-driven hardware. The new relationship has already resulted in truck orders from this customer replacing Linde units. And we also have 2 other major projects in the pipeline.
Thank you, Davor. Please keep us posted.
My pleasure. Bye for now.
Whilst automation is clearly a growth area, we also have to continue to focus on our core forklift operations and respond to customers' needs. Let's go across to Philip Maé in Anthony and get an update. Hello, Philip.
Hi, Shani.
What's the news from your area of the business?
Things are going well. We have had a strong order intake recently, and the factory is running at a good pace, so we are pleased with the current situation. And considering the tremendous March order intake, we've decided for one more capacity increase, which will be applied soon.
I believe you have some news on special product design.
Yes, this is an area that I am very keen to talk about. We have the ability to create unusual trucks for specials applications. A good example is a Tonero with very high level of visibility. My colleague Julien Lepiller can tell you more.
Thank you, Philippe, and hello, Shani. Yes, this is a very interesting machine that we have designed and built for a customer in Norway. They wanted a solution that enables the driver to see over the load and therefore be able to safely drive in a forward direction to reduce the risk of next train. This is our solution. As you can see, the driver is seated at 800 mm, which gives a perfect view over the load. It has been a nice challenge and one that we are used to deal with. From the technical viewpoint, the truck needs to comply with regulations, taking into account the change we have also made. But we've also paid a lot of attention to having a nice overall look for the truck.
In fact, nearly 30% of the trucks that we produce are adapted in some way. Of course, a lot of these are quite simple features, but we do have the ability to make more significant changes like the one that Julien showed you. We are very proud of designing and manufacturing such type of trucks in Ancenis. It's our way to support EMSCOs in getting more orders and increasing market share.
Thanks, Philippe and Julien. Thanks for the update.
Nice to see you. Goodbye.
That's the end of our network tour for this program. Lots happening. Mark?
Yes, it's good to see such a progressive organization. And talking of progressive, let's go back to Ralph and hear about the changes to the sales and marketing management team. Hi, Ralph. What has been happening?
Hi, Mark. First of all, of course, we have a new Vice President, Sales and Marketing. Jose Maria joined our team. So again, welcome to you, Jose. And with that, we took also the opportunity to change the sales and marketing setup. We made a team around Jose with 4 important areas: European key accounts, sales development, and last but not least, of course, Mark, marketing, of course. And with that, I think we have a good setup. The second change we did is to get a good focus on digitalization and connectivity. These are the 2 high priorities we have in our company. And we have asked Axel to take even more the lead and the focus in that area to bring our company really forward in that business area.
So what about product management? You haven't mentioned them.
Not yet. So this is an important area, Mark. As you know, I think the products are the fundament for our business, not only in sales, but also in service and rental use, of course. So we need to take care of that development. Market operations is very broad and wide. We have a lot of activities there. So we would like to balance also in our management team the attention to all these areas. So from now on, Per Verenius will take over the product management, and we get product management even closer to R&D to work together and have the right product development for the future.
We've also been talking a lot about automation. Where does that fit in?
Yes, automation, our new core business, and we will talk a lot more the coming years. I'm sure the customer requirements are there. And if you look to the automation organization, we should not forget that 50% of all resources, all people are already in our EMSCOs. And what we learned, if you look back, is that it is very important to work together between Gothenburg, Mjölby and our EMSCO network. We need to harmonize the approach to the market. We need to work close together on the same strategy and where to go. And this is, I think, some homework we have together with Patrick Head, our new SVP of automation. We will look into that, and we've developed a structure to have even better collaboration between market operations and logistic solutions.
Very interesting. Thank you, Ralph.
Earlier in the program, we mentioned how important sustainability is in today's business world. Let's hear more from Tom Schalenburg about what we've been achieving in TMHC. Hello, Tom. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Shani.
So please tell us, how important is sustainability today?
Today, we see a momentum building where sustainability has become a priority for politicians, business leaders, and employees alike.
So how is TMHE responding?
With respect as one of our Toyota precepts, sustainability has always been a priority. Already in 1991, TICO launched its first 5-year environmental action plan. TMHE was first in our industry in Europe to publish a sustainability report back in 2013. We aim to provide our stakeholders with transparency and accountability on how we balance people, planet, and profit. Today, publishing a sustainability report is standard practice among all our industry peers. In 2020, we launched our energy policy with an aim to have net zero emissions from our own operations by 2030.
And where are we today?
Since 2013, we've been working with an organization called EcoVadis, who provide over 450 buying organizations with a scoring system for over 75,000 suppliers worldwide. They evaluate each supplier on 4 areas: environment, labor and human rights, sustainable procurement, and business ethics. At least 200 of EcoVadis customers are also our customers.
And are we doing well?
So far, we have been doing well. At TICO level, TICO has been awarded an AA rating from CDP, the leading global rating agency on corporate climate action. TMHE have been awarded platinum level by EcoVadis for the 2nd year running, which puts us in the top 1% of 75,000 suppliers worldwide.
Is the platinum score for the whole company?
Yes, it is for the whole company at TMHE level. At the same time, we've been working closely with local entities across Europe, and more than half have already achieved gold level. Some, including the UK, Italy, and our factory in France, equally have achieved platinum score, just at the same level as TMHE.
And what does it mean in practice?
It helps building trust with all of our stakeholders, our customers, our employees, as well as people looking into Toyota as a potential supplier or a potential employer. It supports our approach to be easy to do business with for our customers, as we are proactive about providing the information we know our customers need to decide on working with a given supplier. At the same time, it often saves a considerable amount of work in the sales process. The EcoVadis rating is well known among our customers. Some of them will allow us to skip their very detailed sustainability questionnaires that takes weeks to fill out because they trust the EcoVadis Platinum rating.
Makes good sense. Where can our colleagues find out more?
All our sustainability reports, our EcoVadis ratings, our ISO certificates are available on our website in the sustainability section. Also in the news and in the blog sections, there are several recent news stories available on how we manage sustainability.
What else are you focusing on right now?
As of April 1st, we have switched to purchase 100% renewable electricity to power the entire TMHE network, from Norway to Greece. By 2030, we are committed to switch to 100% renewables for all TMHE's energy needs, including cars and vans. Since 2015, our network implemented over 200 energy efficiency projects. As a result, we are saving every year over €2 million and over 40% CO2 emissions.
And what are our overall goals?
We set ourselves already a target of 0 emissions from our operations by 2030, so we can be confident that we walk the talk. Yet, this only represents a small part of the emissions across our value chain. This includes emissions from our customers and from our suppliers. Last week, the US and Japan announced they would cut CO2 emissions by 50% by 2030. The EU announced a 40% reduction by 2030 already last year. This means that every business will have to innovate to meet those new ambition levels. Our next challenge will be to become easy to do business with for our customers in this new business context.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you for having me, Shani.
In just 2 days' time, we'll be launching our next range of Reflex reach trucks. The launch will be taking place in a new digital environment that we call T-City. One of the major innovations in the new Reflex range will be the introduction of new intelligent energy packs based on Toyota's own lithium-ion battery solutions. It sets a direction for the future of energy, which is becoming an increasingly important factor in the world today. We are recognizing there are three key factors that customers need to address when it comes to energy in the future. Firstly, they need to know that they have enough energy on board to get the job done. Secondly, they want to be sure that the overall lifetime cost of that energy solution is going to be both affordable and competitive. And the third factor is to ensure there is minimum impact on the environment through energy efficiency and minimum waste. We are confident that intelligent energy packs that we'll be offering with the new Reflex range will fully satisfy our customers' needs, giving them a choice of 3 packs depending on how frequently they believe they can facilitate opportunity charging during their operations. Energy is without doubt a major part of the story when we launch these new trucks. But there are so many things to look forward to, and I'm sure you will find T-City both informative and enjoyable. That brings us to the end of today's T-Vision program.
Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.